Now, hey, folks, I'll have to ask for your forgiveness to, in lack of better terminology, forgive the wind noise. It's a windy day, and therefore I'm going to be speaking up just a little louder today, so as for you to be able to hear me more clearly above the wind. You're welcome. Okay, so on my way today for a little walk here for a few minutes. I'm taking a look at a local farmer's field to see how the harvest is looking. I'm kind of curious as to whether he has harvested yet, or if he's just close to it, or if he's still waiting on weather. Hopefully you get the generalized picture. Anyways, weather keeps throwing curveballs at me, left and right, and it looks to me like he's waiting on better weather. So, you know how there's this meme circulating on Facebook of you just wait till the people who don't want to be involved get involved? Well, several people I've met over the years have gone off to war and come back. They got no problems doing the same butt whooping here on American soil to bring back the peace that they wanted to come home to. You want my advice? Knock off your nonsense, or knock off your misguided beliefs. Do some actual research of the counterintuitive things and what the news media is telling you. And the reason I say that is because, quite frankly, there are a lot of soldiers out there who are frustrated and tired of dealing with your crap. Because that's all it is crap. You're just a robot and doing stuff on behalf of the news media. Get over it. Yeah, I said it. You're a robot. And these same people who are in Antifa and Black Lives Matter, the same people who work a 9-to-5 job thinking they earn the road more than anyone else. Guess what? Truck drivers make a living driving. Show them some respect. Enough is enough. A lot of people have just about had it. And I'm telling those of you in Antifa and those of you in Black Lives Matters, you better back it down before people who are not wanting to be involved get involved, because your sinking ship starts to put their ship in danger of sinking. And you know what? I'll back the military any day. Why? Much like them, I've been a prisoner of war. I was lured in and seduced, held in captivity for 3 years, being forced to watch some prick lure in a bunch of sex slaves and keep me quiet about it. Well, you know what? He's done some time for his crimes, but not all of it. And if he messes up, he's going back. All it's going to take is one little mess up. You know what? I got out of that. I was starved for 3 years. I was assaulted. I was abused, neglected, mistreated for 3 years. Dang near died, literally. I'll tell you right now, and this is a fact of it. I've about had it with your Black Lives Matters nonsense. I've about had it with your Antifa nonsense, your George Floyd nonsense. Guess what? The footage exonerates the police officers. You know why? Because they did what they always do correctly. They were good police officers. Why did he not just shut up and submit? The answer is simple. And unfortunately, you're not going to like it. And it's the full truth. Because he refused to submit because he was high on drugs and alcohol. I'll be damned if some motherfucker stealing stuff is going to get backed by a guy like me who stands against that. I'm not going to stand for it, never have, never will. And you'll have to forgive that F-bomb. Because that's all you folks out there are as part of Black Lives Matters and Antifa. Guess what? That's not good. You're getting a guy involved trying to force this BLM and all this crap on me. Guess what? I'm just someone who wants to remain uninvolved. And if you punks out there want to get me involved, you're not going to like it. You're going to think I'm the crazy one. Don't accuse me of being crazy, because I can, and I will, any day of the week, show you that truth is crazier than what you think it is. And I'll tell you right now, I thank God every day for having been arrested. I've never been convicted of a crime, though. But my arresting officer saved my life. If you got a problem with me saying stuff like that, go away. I don't need you in my channel. And I'm just giving you a general warning here. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be involved in your crap. Get over it. I'm done. People have been trying to get me involved in stuff. I took a look at this junk. I'll tell you what I thought of it, full-fledged honestly. It's garbage, it's nonsense, it's lies, and I am not tolerating it. So please, if you're for Black Lives Matter, if you're for Antifa, do me a favor and go to a different channel. Because I am fed up with it. I'm done. All these drunk druggies saying homeboys and have family is just a wreath. That doesn't even make sense. That can't make sense. You don't even understand the evolution of life. You need to get off the bottle. You need to get that needle out of your arm. You need to get that pill in your mouth. You need to learn how the truth can set you free. It set me free. Guess what? It can, and it will set you free too. You got a problem with that? Deal with it. Anyways, it's really difficult to record a video in the wind. And you people who want to say it's easy, you people want to say it's easy to do my job, then shut up and do it. Okay? If you think it's easy to do someone else's job, quit your dang job and do it. A lot of people who work jobs that make your job look like a couch potato job have had enough of it. By the way, it's boring. It gets old after a short while hearing nonsense babbled on by a bunch of ignorant baboons that know nothing. I live on less than $1,000 a month, and I bring more positivity to the world with my stuff than you do with whatever money you're putting into alcohol and drugs and all this crap and making from illegal sources. My sources are completely legal. I do far better to improve positivity, and at this point in time, I'm just telling you where I stand because I'm tired of explaining it to everyone and trying to get me involved in Antifa, Black Lives Matter, KKK, all this crap. I'm done. I'm fed up. It ain't happening. I'm done. Because it ain't happening. Because I know it's all a bunch of bullcrap lies. You want to be a Democrat so you can be black when you can't change your skin color? Be my guest. How's it going? I've about had it with all the crap going on in this world and people trying to convince me to join their nonsense. Enough is enough. We need to end this crap. You can't change the color of your skin tone. You can't. You might be able to go out into the sun and tan or burn or something, but you know what? At the end of the day, if you're light or dark or anywhere in between, that's what you are all the time. And if you got a problem with that, and you want to buy the lie of some Democrat telling you that you're only black if you vote for them, then guess what? You got what you got coming to you. You want to try this stuff of smashing pots and stuff like that? Smashing people's planters? Trying to extort money out of them? Guess what? Not everyone's going to tolerate that the way you think they are. Some are just going to take it peacefully. Some, they'll put a cap in you so fast, you'll understand what gangster life's really about. You'll understand what 200 years ago was really like. You want to go back in life? You want to go back to the 1800s? The early 1900s? Be my guest. But you're not going to drag me into it in your method. And I'll tell you right now, there's a reason I have multi-layer security on my stuff. You don't like that? Deal with it. Personally, I don't care. If you're worried that the government is tracking you, yeah, you got a cell phone, you're stupid. If you're watching this video and you're worried about the government tracking you, guess what? They're already tracking you as you watch this video. They're tracking me as I record this video. Deal with it. By the way, I don't think the police needs outright defunded. I think there's been a gross misappropriation of spending and income. Not only that, I've about had it dealing with these warrior cops all over the place, and it's boring. Now, granted, I'm a fairly well-known person and a fairly famous person for being positive, and cops treat me a little better than the average Joe. But guess what? I still, every once in a while, come across a warrior cop who thinks he's a Millie-Mouse bad A, and I'm tired of it. And you know what? There are bad people, and there are good people. And you know what? You want to report me for racism when I say this? Be my guest. But you know what? It's the truth. There are black people, and I have black friends. There are niggers, and I have no niggers for friends. You don't like that saying? Deal with it. Because you're forcing your nonsense on me with your Antifa and your Black Lives Matter nonsense. Deal with it. There are white people, and there are crackers. And if you want to accuse me of being a cracker, I don't even know what planet you're on. Because you sure ain't even on in this world. You're in your own little world. You're lost. And you're scared because you don't know the truth of the matter because it scares you. When the reality is the truth sets you free. You want to come to reality? You better subscribe. You want to break away from the lies? You want to break away from people's nonsense? Subscribe. You want to see me keep my long hair? Subscribe. You want to see me be more and more promoted on YouTube? Subscribe. And along with all those subscriptions, in general, the people who actually support what I say, do me a favor and throw me a couple of thumbs here and there. Throw me some comments of meaningful message type. Because I'm not going to learn something from you when you think you're going to learn me something. I learn what I want to learn. And I already know what I need to know about Black Lives Matters and all this crap. Okay? You all want to deal with this crap? Deal with it. You all want to be part of BLM? Go be part of BLM. You go to whatever crowd you want to go. Just don't force the people to go into the crowd that you're going into that really want no part of it. It's truly that simple. I'll be first to admit, if you don't like it, you're not hurting my feelings. You're just annoying. And you know what? I'll have a debate with just about anyone. But I'll tell you firsthand, right now, what's really going on. Okay? But if you want to know in depth what's going on, ask me what I've observed. I sit back and I observe before I get involved. And you know, I forgive you all for what you're doing because you all know nothing of what you do by going over to Black Lives Matter. You know nothing if you're going to Antifa. Okay? You want to know how socialism works? Not only is half of your coffee mine, but half of my coffee is yours. It works both ways. That's called socialism. Now, granted, I don't like coffee anymore and I don't want anything to do with coffee. That's an example that hits home with a lot of people, though. I'll have my water for my drink. You have whatever you want for your drink. Just remember, it's not alcohol. It's liquid stupidity. It's not a pill. It's stupidity. Okay, you want to keep going and popping more pills and spiraling out of control and pissed about all your mountain of debt, just deal with it. That's all there is to it. Just learn to deal with it, learn to cope with it, get over it. It's truthfully that simple. And you know, to be totally honest with you, I'm just at the point in life where I don't care for nonsense. By the way, I really encourage all of you. I really, truly encourage all of you to sit back and pay attention to what I said. Take it for what it is. Sit there and think about it before you go firing off some knee-jerk comment all out of anger and frustration, because it's not going to mean anything to me. It'll be pinned to the top of the comments directly underneath my comment of this is exactly what drugs and alcohol do to people, regardless of legality. This is also what sugar does to people, regardless. Do you want your comment to be right there, pinned like that? Use an example as to why you don't want to, as to why people shouldn't go down your road? Go for it. But guess what? It's my channel. It's my life. It's my community. I'm in charge of my community. I build on strengths, not on weaknesses. I want people to be strong in what they do. And not only do I want people to be strong in what they do, and don't be that guy. Your car dyslexic sounds ridiculous if you're one of my subscribers that just went by in their Geo Metro. It's a clunker junker. There you go. You wanted my full opinion? Y'all been asking what I think about it? There it is. I'm done repeating myself. Have a nice day. Also, before you go causing a civil unrest for a nonsensical mean, remember this. A soldier did what he had to do so you can have your right to piss all over the graves of men far braver than you. You want a cop to protect you, yet you don't want the cops to be funded? Guess what? They won't protect you. They'll just sit there and laugh. They always do. So, think before you act. Think before you speak. And that's my opinion in its fullest.